Welcome to News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Tom Corliss. Here now the news for September 3rd, 2021. A new piece of decoration has been installed in front of the Main Street USA train station at the Magic Kingdom for the park's 50th anniversary. The sign matches the iridescent decor on Cinderella Castle. The sign resembles a ribbon and a medallion. The ribbon reads, "The world's most magical celebration," which officially begins October 1st. The medallion has the 50 logo inside. Of course, the train station is currently being refurbished, but slowly scrims and tarps and such are coming down as we get ready again for that birthday on October 1st, beginning of the 18-month celebration. Though the Disney Genie service and Genie Plus are not yet available, we're seeing our first sign of the Fast Pass Plus replacement with Lightning Lane at Walt Disney World. The Fast Pass Plus signage at a couple of attractions was replaced in the last 24 hours, in some cases really just decaled over. It's a Small World, specifically, you're looking at that now. The Jungle Cruise, the Tomorrowland Speedway, they're just covering these up with Lightning Lane, which of course some attractions will be included with Genie Plus and some you got to pay as an add-on Lightning Lane edition. I know it's confusing, right? Lightning Lane also getting rolled out at EPCOT. We saw it at Living with the Land, which still isn't open, by the way, but they put the sign up. Soaring Around the World as well, and then the Disney Pixar Short Film Festival over at the Imagination Pavilion had the signage too. Genie Plus, Disney Genie and Genie Plus and Lightning Lane all expected to debut later this fall. No exact date yet. With that 50th anniversary just weeks away, the clock on Main Street USA in the Magic Kingdom has received a golden makeover. The clock is now rendered in an iridescent gold with the special 50th anniversary banners hanging off of it. Top of the clock has the 50 logo on it. The banners indicated that Citizen, as part of its ongoing sponsorship, is the official timepiece of Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary. With no official closure date for Splash Mountain announced just yet, it seems one of its characters is already losing representation in the park. The bronze Brer Rabbit statue has been removed from the park's hub, where a number of Disney characters were immortalized. Obviously, Brer Rabbit, not so much anymore. The film the character comes from, Song of the South, has been deemed by many to have racist depictions of African Americans. Splash Mountain, also based on the film, is being rethemed to The Princess and the Frog. We knew this was inevitable. I'm more sad about this than I am about Splash, because the Brer Rabbit statue has been a fixture at many of the parks for a very long time. So it's sad to lose. I'm glad I own a little replica, though. He's very cute, and I don't know. I like it. The new Chef's Choice donut available at the Donut Box during the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival is a Boston cream pie donut. These two donut options rotate every few weeks. The donut dough itself has a citrusy lemon flavor. The chocolate shavings on top are dark chocolate, while the frosting is standard milk chocolate. Get it for $5. You can read the review on our website. Last month, we spotted signage outside of restaurant Akershus for a new corporate lounge. The new Florida Blue Lounge has opened at the former site of Princess Dining in Epcot and will be open until November 20th from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. during the Food and Wine Festival. The Akershus Royal Banquet Hall is still listed as temporarily unavailable on the Disney World website, but a small banner reading Princess Storybook Dining hangs outside the entrance. But the banquet hall has been transformed into a private lounge requiring a guest pass to enter. Florida Blue banners adorn the lounge, and lemon water and regular water are available at the buffet line. And guests with valid passes can enjoy complimentary refreshments within the lounge. A selection of snacks including apples, apple slices, oranges, yogurt, hummus, Baby Bell cheese, and vegetables are available. Flavored sparkling water is also offered. Corporate lounges, commonplace throughout Epcot, especially in its earlier years, but obviously many gone as corporate and tourism board sponsorships ended over the decades. Though previously thought to be opening on October 1st, it has now been announced that Space 220 restaurant at Epcot will open September 20th. It's finally happened. No, we'll knock on wood. Who knows? Walt Disney Imagineer Zach Ridley announced the opening via an Instagram reel. Look it up, adults. The kids know what it is. Showing the entrance elevator to the space-themed restaurant. Very exciting. I love this. The interior looks great. I hope the food's good. I'm cautiously optimistic. There's been a severe lack of vegetation viewing at Epcot as one of the park's longest-running attractions, Living with the Land, remains closed for the 13th consecutive day. The attraction's unplanned downtime, a favorite word of ours here at WDWNT, favorite phrase, began August 21st with cast members left standing out in front of the entrance notifying guests of the closure. Since then, the app did claim at one point that the ride reopened, I think Saturday morning, but then it was not. So we don't know what's going on. We don't know when it's going to reopen, hopefully soon. Disney's Hollywood Studios now has banners celebrating that 50th anniversary World's Most Magical Celebration. They line both Hollywood and Sunset Boulevards. The banners have been placed on lampposts along the boulevard. The design features concentric circles at the top and bottom, a little bit of Art Deco style, if you will, that will be unique to the Hollywood Studios banners. The rest of them are hung down the entire stretch of Sunset Boulevard, and they have an iridescent sparkle, as you might think they would. At Animal Kingdom, the 50th anniversary banners are up there as well, including they have their own custom ones as well. Of course, some have just the iridescent pattern, and as you know, each park has unique twists, like we said before. Here you're seeing now this one features a grassy green background, like the ones outside the Magic Kingdom. These have a gold delta at the bottom, and inside the park, the banners also in an iridescent green have zebra-style pattern on both the top and bottom. The Walt Disney World logo isn't used on these. We found them on Discovery Island, so take a look around for them. As Muppet fans await the arrival of Muppet's Haunted Mansion on Disney Plus this fall, guests at Hollywood Studios can get a taste of what's to come, literally. A new Muppet Haunted Mansion Eclair has materialized at Pizza Rizzo. The chocolate eclair is stuffed with a dark chocolate filling and topped with purple buttercream, crispy pearls, and a chocolate image featuring a Muppet in a parody of the famed stretching room portraits. The eclairs come with one of 4 different designs on top, though the eclair itself is the same. Strangely, the Merry Widow on her late husband's gravestone has been omitted, replaced with a spoof of the wallpaper pattern seen in the attraction, featuring the faces of Gonzo and Pepe the King Prawn. Meanwhile, Link Hogthrob, Dr. Julia Strange Pork, and Miss Poogie from the 2011 film The Muppets, I almost did a double take there, take the place of the 3 gentlemen sinking in quicksand. Crazy Harry stands proudly on a keg of dynamite. Who else? Who else? This is great. While Janice daintily walks on a tightrope above a hungry alligator. The eclair sells for $5.49. It'll tide over any Muppet fan until we get to watch that on Disney Plus. Who isn't excited? Very exciting. And this is an e-ticket dessert. Great job. Beautiful. The Halloween season is in full swing at a Walt Disney World Resort, and Gasparilla Island Grill at the Grand Floridian Resort and Spa is getting in on the fun with a quartet of new sweet treats. The items are themed to beloved Disney Halloween offerings, including The Nightmare Before Christmas and Hocus Pocus. Up first was the Sally Stitched Up Whoopie Pie Heart. Say that 5 times fast. Priced at $4.99. It's a vanilla-flavored heart-shaped whoopie pie with chocolate stitches decorating the top. After that, we tried the Bewitching Minnie Mouse Cupcake, which has a chocolate cupcake base filled with cookies and cream, topped with chocolate ganache, a Minnie Mouse chocolate witch hat, and 2 Oreo cookies. Get that for $5.99. Next on the list was the Jack Skellington Pumpkin Pie Pop for $7.99. Pumpkin pie cake pop treat is covered in a soft white chocolate shell and decorated with Jack Skellington's face, making it very photogenic and spooky at the same time. Lastly, we came across the Hocus Pocus Amok Cakes for $7.99. The trio of Devil's Food mini cupcakes is filled with peanut butter and decorated with vanilla buttercream to resemble the hairstyles of all 3 Sanderson sisters. The reviews of all these treats are in one post on our website. Like many live shows, Disney's Spirit of Aloha dinner show at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort has not performed since March of 2020 due to the pandemic. It's now rumored that the experience will never return. Sources indicate that management has decided the show is not worth bringing back at any point in the near future. The profit margins were reportedly not high enough to warrant its return. There's been no news regarding Spirit of Aloha since the closure. The show was, quote, an enchanting luau with Polynesian dancing and an all-you-care-to-enjoy family-style feast. But it sounds like it's not coming back. More holiday celebrations are returning to Disneyland Resort as winter festivities are set to begin on November 12th and run through January 9th. That's pretty late. 2022, obviously, for that. Sleeping Beauty's Winter Castle and the traditional 60-foot Christmas tree will return to Disneyland. A Christmas fantasy parade will bring Santa back to Main Street, USA, while Believe in Holiday Magic brings snow and fireworks in the evening. The finale will be a kiss goodnight as characters in their pajamas wave to guests from the balcony of the train station in Town Square. This is the cutest thing I've ever heard. It's a Small World will receive its holiday overlay, my personal favorite It's a Small World holiday, while the Haunted Mansion holiday celebrates its 20th year. Over at Disney California Adventure, the Festival of the Holidays brings a global celebration of the winter season, featuring Christmas and or Navidad, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and the Three Kings Day celebrations. Disney Viva Navidad returns with Mexican folklorico dancers and mariachis, Brazilian samba dancers and percussionists, I'm going to butcher this, the Mohaganga puppets, and Disney characters. And Paradise Gardens will host festive food and beverage as well as live music. By the way, that Viva Navidad show is one of the greatest pieces of entertainment that's ever been staged in any park. It's beautiful. Mirabel from the upcoming animated film Encanto will debut here during the holiday season as well. And Christmas is also coming to Radiator Springs as Cars Land is decked out once again for the winter holidays. 2 more attraction overlays will be found here as the rides transform into Luigi's Joy to the Whirl and Mater's Jingle Jamboree. The Giant Gingerbread House will return to Disney's Grand Californian as well. And finally, holiday decor and carolers will be found at the Downtown Disney District and the Disneyland Resort hotels. Sadly, World of Color again omitted. It didn't come back for Oogie Boogie Bash. It's not listed for this. I am greatly concerned about World of Color's future. Hopefully World of Color will come back soon. The Halloween season officially begins at Disneyland Resort on September 3rd. And to celebrate the season, guests can try a ton of new spooky-themed treats. You can head on over to our site to see everything you can look out for. And by the time you're watching this show, we probably already started pumping out the reviews. I know Charlie and Allie are already out there. Our Disneyland reporters are going to be hard at work on Friday covering all that, as well as bringing you Haunted Mansion Holiday and all the other great Halloween stuff that begins this weekend. For those who have joined the Disneyland Resort's Magic Key program, the Magic Key Terrace, California Adventure offers a unique way to kick back and relax with some cocktails and small bites that pay homage to the park's history. But fans in the know can now enjoy a secret cocktail that honors a kind of character not found in any Times Guide. According to the Orange County Register and Brady McDonald, the lounge located at Alfresco Tasting Terrace has a secret off-menu cocktail called the Nutmeg, which is named after one of the feral cats that wander the resort and has an affinity for visiting the lounge. This is the most adorable thing. As the culinary director of California Adventure, Jeremiah Balog, explained, quote, "We have lots of friends that like to visit us, and some of them are four-legged friends. We have a resident cat that will come and visit guests and cast members whenever he or she feels lonely. The Nutmeg cocktail, not the cat, is made of Myers Dark Rum, Bailey's Irish Cream, Frangelico hazelnut liqueur, and apricot liqueur, and sells for $16. It sounds like my kind of drink. Hardcore Disneyland fans may know that the feral cats have become a staple of the resort's after-hours operation, helping to control the rat population in the parks, ensuring that only mice guests we see are Mickey and Minnie. The cats are well cared for, of course, and it's always great to visit them. I like to go around Grizzly Peak area and visit. Francisco's my favorite. Very cute. Tokyo Disneyland is almost ready for the Halloween season. The merchandise is set to release September 14th, and that includes several items themed to the iconic Attic Bride in the Haunted Mansion. It is, in fact, the original Attic Bride that used to be in the Disney World version. The latest addition to this line are 2 pieces of headwear, an ear headband for 2,000 yen, and a scrunchie for 1,700 yen. Both feature a spiderweb pattern veil themed to the Attic Bride. You can check them out. You're looking at them right now. Amid many incredible themed pillows coming to Tokyo Disney this year, there may be no true equal to this absolute monster of a Mickey Churro themed cushion coming to Tokyo Disney Resort. I need this so bad. The huge pillow measures 8.6 inches or 22 centimeters in height and width and 3 feet 2 inches in length. Plus, it comes in a cloth wrapper. It comes in a food wrapper. This is amazing. And it's the food wrapper you'll see at Tokyo Disney Resort. It'll be available starting September 29th for 6,000 yen. That's about $54 US at the home store in Tokyo Disneyland, Villa Donaldo Home Shop at Disney Sea, and through Bon Voyage and the Tokyo Disney Resort app. And I will be ordering mine through Spencer. Sorry, Spencer, you're going to have to live with a couple of churro pillows. Disney Cruise Line has announced that the Disney Wonder will begin sailing again starting October 1st. It'll sail out of San Diego with 3-night cruises stopping in Ensenada, Mexico, and 4-night cruises stopping in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. Disney Cruise Line has subsequently canceled the Disney Wonder sailing scheduled to leave on September 24th and 26th. Guests booked on the 7-night Disney Wonder voyage scheduled to depart on October 1st and the 5-night voyages departing October 26th and 31st will automatically have their reservations changed to 4-night itineraries with the same departure dates. They'll be refunded the difference of the cost. On November 5th, 2021, the Disney Wonder will depart San Diego on a 14-night sailing through the Panama Canal to Galveston, Texas, with stops in Cabo San Lucas, Puerto Vallarta, Cartagena, and Cozumel. All guests on this voyage, regardless of age, must be fully vaccinated in order to sail. For more details on these changes and more, head on over to our site. Disney Cruise Line also clarified their vaccination requirements to include all sailings regardless of destination. They previously were requiring all guests 12 and older to be vaccinated against COVID when they're sailing to the Bahamas, but have expanded that to all sailings now, including these Disney Wonder sailings. In addition to being fully vaccinated, all guests 12 and older must take a COVID-19 test upon embarkation. This doesn't matter if you're vaccinated or not. You have to get tested now. Guests 11 and under are not required to be vaccinated, but must take a rapid PCR test or lab-based PCR test between 3 days and 24 hours before their trip, as well as a rapid test upon embarkation. Rapid antigen tests are not accepted. Disney Cruise Line has secured a special rate of $98.33 per PCR test, which includes a 3.5% processing fee through their third-party vendor, Inspire Diagnostics. Guests may also obtain their PCR tests from any independent testing supplier. To submit your test results or to order a test kit, visit the Safe Passage website by Inspire Diagnostics. In order to sail, all guests, adult and children, must upload their proof of vaccination or negative COVID test on the Safe Passage website. A parent or legal guardian will need to use their own account to provide this information on behalf of minors. I will tell you, prior to cruise, there's a lot of confusion and things. I know there was a lot of confusion at the first sailing. Yeah, make sure if you are booking a cruise, make sure you read thoroughly. You might want to call someone at Disney Cruise Line if you're really unsure of exactly everything you have to do, because you don't want to show up at that terminal and get turned away. So do everything you can to avoid that. For more information on these stories and more, head on over to WDWNT.com. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, the Vacationeer, the engineers of your next magical vacation. Sit back and let their team of vacation planning experts craft your family's next trip. The best part, their services are free. Hotel, park tickets, dining, and more. Visit WDWNT.travel for details. The Vacationeer, the official travel agency of WDWNT. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDW News Today here on YouTube for more content, and click the bell for notifications. Also, make sure to hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of the show, or WDW News Tonight. Last night we had our 80s episode of the show as we crank through the decades on our way to the present and the 50th anniversary of Disney World. Make sure you catch that if you haven't. It's available on demand right here on the channel. That's why everything's 80s here on the desk. And my hat. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corliss saying enjoy the rest of your today. Have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Welcome to Deep in the Plus. Each week, join host Rob Whiteside and a panel of Disney superfans as they take a different movie or TV show from the Disney Plus catalog, tell you its history, details, give their review, and let you know if it's worth your time. Current shows, classic movies, and everything in between. Watch Deep in the Plus live Tuesday nights at 9 Eastern for new episodes, or catch Deep in the Plus anytime on YouTube at unplanneddowntime.com.